What's up, family? Dreamwise just walked in the house from the gym.
You on live?
That's live.
Oh, dang. That's funny.
Yes. Hopefully, family come on in here. I should be live, not unlisted.
Yeah, I just seen it on my feed.
Excuse this little milk drop, family. What's up, Mad Titan? We're about to talk about this energy for today. I'm going to give my perspective, what Spirit is downloading. Peace, Amanda. Drinking me some, what is this I'm drinking? I'm drinking some mud water, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the commercials on, I'm pretty sure y'all seen the commercials on Instagram. Brother Yosef actually put me on with this mud water. So it's a healthy alternative to coffee. Mud water. Peace, Eileen. Here go Dream, y'all. He just made it back from the gym. He probably musty. He ain't took no shower, just walked in the house. Actually, this mud water, it's okay. It's okay. It's very natural tasting. I need a dairy-free creamer to go with it. That's what's going to make the difference for me. But I will definitely drink this. So if you've been a person who is trying to stop drinking coffee, look at my coffee mug. Wifey poo. Excuse all of that. You can taste all the naturalness from it. You can taste all the mushrooms from it. Hey, girl. Kimmy gonna be with me live like all the time. She my girl. Say something. You gonna say something? No, you just gonna look beautiful. You just gonna look like your mommy. All right, y'all. So I wanted to hop on and talk about this 4/4/2022 energy. There you go. I want to hop on and talk about this 4/4/2022 energy. Hopefully Kimmy behaves for the most part. I was just sitting here on the couch and a song came into my head. And y'all know, music is one of the gateway. Y'all already know. Music is a frequency, it's a vibration. Music is what connects us to the universe. Music, sound, frequencies, universe, one song. So you know music is a major gateway, a major portal. And I was just sitting here and the gospel song, the words came through, is my living in vain? That's the only words I heard was, is my living in vain? You like that? Is my living in vain? Right? That song came to my head as I was just sitting here. And the essence of that song is like, is my living in vain? Am I wasting my time? Is the experiences that I'm having, is it worth it? Does it mean something more than just this human experience? Am I wasting my time?
Is my living in vain?
You got a little voice, Barry White.
Is my, how else it go?
Am I wasting my time?
Am I wasting my time? Yeah.
No! Oh, no, of course not. It's not all in vain. It is not all in vain, family. All of those experiences that you're having, all the challenges that show up in your life, all the tears that you've cried, all the work that you've had to do, it is not in vain. It's not all in vain. It is not all in vain. She says, the upper road is eternal gain. It is eternal gain. All of these experiences that you are having in your humanity are all leading to your upper road. And then the upper road, if we want to break down the upper road we could look at as your kundalini energy, meaning you raising your vibration, essentially meaning you raising up your consciousness, you raising up through the chakras, right? The upper road is eternal gain. How do we know this? Now, this is really spirit coming through. If y'all ever want to know what channeling is just when information starts coming to you and it's not even logical, it's not even reasoning. You didn't sit there and think about it and plot it out and all of that stuff like that. You just start getting the downloads. Things just start coming through. So the upper road is eternal gain. What does that mean? That means eternal. Eternal meaning eternity, meaning infinite, meaning there is no end, meaning this wisdom that you gain from your human experiences right now will stick with you from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. The wisdom and the understanding that you gain through your experiences, you will carry with you when you leave this body. The wisdom that you gain from this experience will be the foundation that is laid in your next lifetime, in your next experience. Whether you are on this dimension, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, no matter where you go and dwell, the experience that you have right now will support your eternity. The upper road is eternal gain. You heard that, Kimmy? Is my speaking? Is it in vain? Them affirmations you're doing are not in vain. That meditation you're doing, it is not in vain. The fasting that you are doing is not in vain. The healing work that you have been doing, it is not in vain. The creativity, the artistry, listening to these videos, it is not in vain. Everything is serving your highest good. Everything is serving your highest good. Everything is serving your transformation. Everything is serving your overall evolution as a soul having a human experience. It's not in vain. It's not all in vain. You got to remember that. So as you are going through life, as you are trucking, as you are having these experiences, as you are pushing, Kimmy, I know I said I wanted you to talk, but yeah, thank you. As you are having these experiences, as you are pushing through, as you are overcoming, as you are disciplining yourself, as you are challenging yourself, I need you to remember that it does have a positive and uplifting effect on your life. No doubt about it. It is not all in vain. And so how does that correspond with this 4/4/2022 energy, this 4/4/6 energy? What you have to know about the number 4 is your foundation, right? When you think about the number 4, you have to think about a square, which has its four sides. You think about a home. A home is based on a foundation. And if the foundation is not steady, Daddy gonna come get you after he get out the shower. If the foundation is not steady, then everything that you build upon that foundation is not going to lend the results that you desire for it to have. Okay? Yes. Yes. And guess who is 4 months old? This one right here, 4 months old in the month of April, right? So 4/4 symbolizes your foundation, and your foundation needs to be rooted. It needs to be grounded in your spirituality, in your spiritual practice. That's what this 4/4 energy needs to be grounded in. But here's the real gem. Here's the real gem. The real gem is, you coming back to get Kimmy? You took it. He probably didn't even take a shower. That fast?
Yeah.
He came back to get Kimmy for you, girl.
On camera. I'm really supposed to be the one to talk about 4/4 energy. I'm going live soon.
He gonna go live soon too.
I'll tell y'all.
But
I'm gonna tell y'all about Fofo.
He gonna tell y'all about Fofo. Y'all know his old nickname back in his college drug dealer running the streets up to no good days was Fofo. But again, that part of his life, that aspect of his being is not in vain. It has led him to come to who he is now. And that same thing applies for y'all. Every experience that you have is just building upon something. And you have to understand that your foundation is so important. And so if there are cracks, if there are leaks in your foundation, now is the time, today is the day for you to reflect on those things and figure out how you can mend those cracks, how you can stop those leaks, how you can rebuild your foundation, your spiritual foundation, your financial foundation, right? Your health foundation, which is why I'm not drinking coffee. I'm trying to rebuild the foundation of my personal energy. I'm not getting my energy from coffee. I'm rebuilding my foundation using something like reishi mushrooms, lion's mane, chaga. I'm rebuilding my foundation. So on this day, I want you, family, to reflect on your foundation. Reflect on the aspects that you've built up your spiritual practice on. Reflect on the aspects that you are building your wealth and your abundance upon. Reflect on the aspects that you are building your love and your relationships on. Today is the day where you reflect on your foundation. That 4 energy symbolizes your endurance. Can you keep going? When things get a little weary, when things get challenging, when you get tired. Ooh, come on, Spirit. When you get tired, when you like, I'm tired of this same old shit. When your emotions are running high, can you still keep going? Can you remain consistent? Can you address your foundation so that it starts to serve whatever it is that you are creating? Can you do that? We all get tired. We all get weary. We all question if what we are doing is going to lend the results that we desire. That is a natural part of your humanity. A natural part of your humanity is to have challenges. You are on the hero's journey. And on this hero's journey, you're always climbing. And then you reach that climax, and then that energy goes down, and you got to climb up that hill again. You got to push up that hill again. So the question is, what foundation are you resting upon as you are on this hero's journey? Can you reflect on your foundation? Can you reflect on your life and recognize how those experiences are affecting who you are right now? And when you do that, are you conscious enough? Do you have enough grace? Do you have enough love? Do you have enough compassion? That's the 6 energy. Come on, Spirit. See, the 4 is the foundation. It's the endurance. It's the consistency. It's the self-initiation. You initiating your damn self. You are initiating yourself to go to higher levels of thinking, higher levels of being, so that you can live more fully from the perspective of that soul being that you are. You are initiating yourself. That's that 4 energy. Because you have to have a solid foundation. The levels of consciousness that you are going to, the level of power that is seeking to be expressed through you, it takes a certain level, it takes a certain type of foundation. It takes a certain level of foundation. I heard Spirit Doula's video. I caught a glimpse of her last video that she did on the new moon energy. And she said, a lot of times people want to be dealing with spirits and entities and channeling and downloads and things like that, but you don't even know how to meditate. Meditating is just the foundation. So you have to address your foundation, because you don't want to be building You don't want to be building on higher levels of thinking, higher levels of being, greater levels of love, greater levels of abundance, and your foundation is shaky and your foundation is weak. So on this 4-4 day, I want you to tune into your foundation and understand what changes you need to make and what things that you need to remain consistent in, what things you need to keep pushing on. For example, I've been exercising. That's why I got my sports bra on and my little workout pants, because I'm about to exercise. Because exercising is a part of my foundation. It's a part of the foundation for my health and well-being. It's a part of the foundation for my mental. It's a part of my foundation for my spiritual work as well. Because exercising helps me to channel through and move energy. It helps me to not remain stagnant. It helps me to get certain traumas, certain emotions. It helps me to get those emotions out of my system. Exercise is a part of my foundation, so that's something that I have to continue on. That's something that I have to remain consistent in. Okay? So we got the 4 energy. We got 2 4s. We got the 4-4, April 4th. Happy birthday to your mama. Tales of a Chrysalis. Happy birthday to your mom. One of my good friends, Daisha, her birthday is today as well. But we got this 4-4 energy. So we got double energy when we're dealing with our foundation. We got double energy when we're dealing with our consistency, when we're dealing with, the legacy that we are creating. The legacy that we are creating. The self-initiation that we are putting ourselves through. But then we want to add in that 6 energy. And y'all already know we say 6 equals sex. 6 equals the coming together of the masculine and feminine energy. 6 equals compassion. 6 equals grace. 6 equals family. 6 equals love. 6 is also rooted in foundation itself, because the household, the mother and the father, the coming together, that union is the foundation from which you set upon. A lot of us are having to adjust our foundation based off of not seeing the masculine and the feminine energies within our household, based off of not having a healthy masculine and a healthy feminine energy within our household. Our foundation has been shaky. Based off of not having the nurturing and the discipline. See, the masculine energy is the discipline. The feminine energy is the nurturing. The feminine energy is the freedom. The feminine energy is the flow, is the creativity. The masculine energy is the discipline. The masculine energy is the consistency. The masculine energy is the structure. And you need both of those things within your foundation for you to be a holistic spiritual being having a human experience. But with that 6 energy is compassion, it is grace, it is manifestation. And as you are analyzing your foundation, as you are analyzing if you got some cracks, if you got some leaks, if you have some aspects of your foundation that do not serve your highest good, as you are reflecting upon that today, you need to bring in that 6 energy. You need to have compassion. You need to have ruthless compassion for yourself. You need to have ruthless compassion for yourself. You need to love those aspects of your foundation that aren't pretty. You got to. Because if you don't have love, if you don't have compassion, you really are not in a space to actually transform it. You're not in a space for you to actually mend it, because you still have judgment towards that aspect of your foundation. And if you still have judgment towards that aspect of your foundation, then you're in a low vibrational space and you're not going to do what is necessary in order for you to transform it. And so instead of judgment, the energy that you need to use in order to reflect upon your foundation is discernment. See, discernment is when you are observing something from your spiritual eye. Judgment is when you are looking at something from your egoic mind. Is it good or bad? Is it positive or negative? Discernment is just a higher level of awareness, a higher level of consciousness when it comes to those things. It's seeing it for what it is. Okay? It's seeing it for what it is. I realized that within my foundation, I was told and taught that I could not be sensitive. That sensitivity, that crying, that the expression of that emotion was negative, was unhealthy, was unproductive. That was a part of my foundation. I hear Dream Wise coming. I don't know what's going on. That's what I was taught. And for a long time, I judged that aspect of my foundation, that upbringing. You know, my mother telling me what I'm crying for. I'm too sensitive, you know? I judged it. And I questioned if I used my emotion as emotional abuse. And that stopped me from allowing myself to feel however I felt. Yeah, brown wolf. And so when you're told something like that all the time, you build on the foundation that you can't cry, that you can't have emotions, that you can't feel. And so therefore, as a man, you are not vulnerable. As a man, you don't let your woman, you don't let your wife see into how you are truly feeling. Or you hold it in for so long, and then before you know it, you are exploding. And now you have that trait that may block you from experiencing deep levels of love, deep levels of compassion, deep levels of understanding. And it blocks you from actually receiving emotional support. If you feel like having emotions is bad, it's negative, you will never experience deep emotional support, which is something that we're all craving to have and experience. Like, I can feel the way I feel, and I can be supported in that. Someone can love me through that. Someone can support me through that. Okay? But again, you have to remove the judgment. So the idea that a boy crying is weak, that is a judgment. Right? And that's a bad thing. That is a judgment. You got to tap into the discernment of it and say, oh, okay, that's how I was raised. That was the foundation. That's what I was taught. But I can discern now that that perspective is not in alignment with the life, with the love, with the abundance, with the creativity, with the spirituality that I'm leaning more into right now. All right? So in this time, we're analyzing our foundation. On today, I want you to set aside time to just reflect on your foundation. Just reflect on your upbringing. Just reflect on the beliefs, the thoughts, and the emotions that you are structuring your whole life around, that you are structuring your physical reality around, that you are structuring your spiritual practice around, that you are structuring your love and your relationship, your abundance around, whatever is most important to you at this space and time right now. Okay? Or you can reflect on your foundation holistically. And then you want to add in that 6 energy. That 6 energy, that's your compassion, that's your love, that's your grace, that's your balanced masculine and feminine energy. That is your legacy. That is you understanding that your life is on purpose. That is understanding that your life is on purpose. And that everything in your life is leading up to this moment right now. It is understanding that you don't necessarily have to worry about the manifestation. The manifestation is already done. The love, the greatness, the abundance, the health, the wholeness, the higher levels of consciousness, that is already done. You have to understand that that is already done. You have to trust that that is already done. This 6 energy is calling you to really focus on how you can create more internal balance within yourself. Meaning, how do I receive the downloads, the channels from spirit, feminine energy? How do I receive those downloads? How do I tap into that wisdom? How do I tap into that information that Spirit is always giving, that Spirit is always channeling? And how do I integrate that into my physical reality? How do I integrate that into my day-to-day life? How do I integrate that into the structure of my life? How do I discipline myself to utilize these downloads and these channels that I'm always receiving? How do I become disciplined in my spiritual practice? Because when you do that, the physical manifestation is going to happen. The abundance is going to come. The relationships is going to come. The health is going to come. All the things that you want to experience is going to happen. But you have to listen to the spiritual download. You have to get the spiritual information. You have to listen to what Spirit is channeling to you, no matter how it comes through. It may come through me. It may come through a dream. It may come through a book. It may come directly to you from a spirit guide, from an ancestor, from nature. No matter how the download comes, when you get it, that's feminine energy. The implementation of it is masculine energy. And that together, all in all, makes the 6 energy. Masculine and feminine coming together. Your own internal masculine and feminine energy coming together. And you remaining consistent in living that out. Living out your love. That song has also been a channel and a download. Y'all excuse this little milk stain right here. That's milk. Mothering. It is what it is, right? But so again, with this 446 energy, April 4th, 2022, I want you to reflect on your foundation. I want you to reflect on what you have been building your life upon. I want you to reflect on that. From a space of discernment, from a space of compassion, from a space of love, from a space of understanding, not judgment. The moment you judge and you say, okay, this was bad or this was good, you withdraw the power that lies within those experiences. So I want you to come from a space of discernment. I want you to come from a space of consciousness and ruthless compassion for yourself. And then as you do that, I want you to keep your ears open. I want you to keep your eye open to the guidance that Spirit is giving you on how to mend, how to rectify, how to transform, how to rebuild that foundation, right? How to fix those cracks in the foundation. How to stop the leak that is taking place in your foundation. When you get that download, that's the feminine energy, because the feminine energy is spirit. The feminine energy is subconscious. How do we know this? The subconscious mind is the womb of a woman. The womb of the woman is the womb of the all, the great darkness, right? The Big Bang Theory, which everything manifests from. The womb is that infinite darkness. The womb is feminine energy. The subconscious mind is feminine energy. It's creativity. It's imagery. It is downloads. It is flow. It is chaos. That's feminine energy. Once you receive those downloads through tapping into your feminine energy by going into the darkness of yourself, then you want to apply the light, the consciousness, the conscious mind. Then you want to apply your consciousness. So that means, okay, if you know you want to, let's say you know you want to, for me, the download came through for me that I needed to exercise, right? As a new mom of 3, 4 months postpartum, I had all of this energy. My foundation was kind of shaky. I'm like, okay, Spirit, what do I need to do to start rebuilding myself back up? Because if any of you have ever had children, if you are a mother or a father, or if you've just observed a pregnant woman and a new mom, new parent, even if you've just observed it, you know that there's a lot of hormonal changes. There's a lot of ups and downs emotionally. There's a lot of brain fog. There's just a lot of chaos once you bring new life into the world. And so I received the download, I received the channel from Spirit. Okay, I need to move my body. I need to move my body. I need to move my body. I need to move this energy. I need to challenge myself. This is also going to help me to be more disciplined. This is the download that Spirit gave me. Spirit said, you know what, just start moving. Just start moving. No matter what, every day, just move your body. Just do something. Okay? And I start doing that. I said, okay, Spirit, my masculine energy says, my feminine energy says you need movement. This is how you're going to move all of that energy. My masculine energy is what causes me to get up and do it every day, even when I don't want to. I have to make a conscious, deliberate effort to do it. Because my spirit told me that this movement was going to be a gateway into me moving this energy, moving this stagnant energy, having clarity in my thinking, having clarity in my being. Okay, that was the download from Spirit. And then my masculine energy says, okay, why don't you join this female exercise, group, right? Why don't you get on YouTube, go find them little girls that's exercising on there that you like, get you a mat, get you some stuff and do it. Okay? Your conscious mind is going to tell you the how. The masculine energy tells you the how. The spiritual energy, the feminine energy, just tells you the what. Does that make sense? The feminine subconscious mind tells you the what. The masculine energy tells you the how. How you're going to get it done. So again, my feminine energy says you need movement. You need movement. You need movement. You need movement. You need to move this energy. And moving that energy is going to help you to clear your mind, get clear in your thinking. It's going to help you to build up your body. It's going to help you to reconnect with your body. That was the feminine energy. But I'm like, okay, the masculine energy was like, okay, do you go to a gym? Do you get a gym membership? How you going to do that? You got a newborn baby. Dream is working on his business. He going to the gym. How you going to do that? Oh, okay. Let's go look at some of these girls who be doing exercises on YouTube, who got that, and you do some at-home workouts. Conscious mind. Okay? So, again, family, in this time, reflect on your foundation. Reflect on what you are building upon. And if you recognize any leaks, any cracks, if you realize some certain shaky aspects within your foundation that may be hindering you from getting to where you have to go, now is the time for you to apply some love, some compassion, some discernment to that thing and ask Spirit to give you the download on how you make that adjustment. And then your conscious mind, your masculine energy, your ego mind has to get on board with that thing, which means so much is coming through, which means you have to have the desire for that change. Your desire for that change, for that growth, for that evolution, for you to have a new foundation. Your desire has to be stronger than your desire to stay the same. And when it is, your conscious mind is going to find the opportunities for you to implement this new download, this new belief, this new information that Spirit has downloaded to you. The conscious mind is going to show you how to implement it, and then you have to be disciplined and deliberate about doing it on a consistent basis. The manifestation is already done. I want y'all to start thinking and feeling and knowing that the things that you desire is already done. You already have the wealth. You already have the abundance. You already have the high level of consciousness. You already have the relationship. You already have the house. You already have those things. It is already done. You are just going through the process, the refinement to meet it where it's at. Okay? So that's my word for y'all for today with this 4-4 energy. Your living is not in vain. Those experiences is not in vain. Those traumatic experiences is not in vain. Everything is working out for you. And if you need an affirmation in this space and time, tell yourself everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. And since everything is working out for me, what is it specifically that I want to be working out for me? Hear that again. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. And because everything is always working out for you, what specifically do you want to be working out for you right now? Get clear on that. Get clear on that. And then look at your foundation and see how your foundation either aligns with that thing that is working out for you or it doesn't. And when you see what does align, you discipline yourself to remain consistent in operating that alignment. You discipline yourself to remain persistent in that thing. To have endurance. Even when you grow weak, even when you get weary, you keep going because you know it's okay, help's on the way. Abraham Hicks is coming through right now. Abraham Hicks is coming through right now. If you've never listened to Abraham Hicks, go listen to some of her stuff. She'll get you right. It's okay, help is on the way. When you start to get weak, when you start to question if the things that you desire are actually coming to pass, I want you to know it's okay, help is on the way. I want you to know that you have everything that you need. Even when you have to make adjustments to your foundation, even when you have to transform your thinking, transform your emotions, transform your actions, even when you have to do that, you have everything you need. Okay? But apply some grace, apply some compassion, apply some discernment to those things. The moment you judge good or bad, right or wrong, positive or negative, you strip away the power from that experience. All right? DreamWise is about to go live shortly. I want to see y'all over there, supporting him. I don't know what he about to drop upon, but I am sure, and I trust that it will support what I'm speaking to you right now. Even if he says it differently, because, we speak two different languages. Dream and I, we speak two different languages. Some of y'all may have noticed it. Some of y'all, we speak two different languages. But it works. It works. It integrates. It's seamless. You just have to have the creative mind to be able to see it. So I trust that whatever he's about to drop on, whatever he's about to download into you, I trust that it will further stretch you, beyond what I just gave to y'all, right? I trust that it will do that. I look forward to hearing how this resonates with y'all. Shout out to all of my Sacred Sister Circle members. Shout out to all of my coaching clients. I love y'all. I see y'all. I love seeing y'all in here. I love being able to build with y'all. Thank you. And shout out to all of y'all family who are just always supporting Dream and I and everything that we do. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Keep doing this work. I look forward to seeing and hearing the transformation. Look, Dream just brought Kimmy out. Let's see. Kimmy, look at this. Look at this face. Look at that face. Ooh. Look at that face. You gotta. Hey, girl.
I'm tipping. Wood green.
All right, y'all. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk soon. Peace.